I recently did a video, man, on this channel talking about the areas of the game like Amius, where I've completely switched off my main account and I just don't pay any attention to these areas. You guys really seem to enjoy the discussion in that one, so I'm curious to see what you guys think of this. The lost features of Raid Shadow Legends, man. A few areas of the game, like just the regular dungeons, that feel increasingly irrelevant the more you play the game. But we're also going to be talking about, I'm not sure what your guys' opinions on this are going to be. You're going to let me know down below, man. Lost content in terms of champions in this game. Because, dude, let's be real, man. When it comes to rare champions inside of Raid, we've got problems, man, in terms of irrelevancy. Before we get to all of that and more, man, if you're looking to start off a new Raid account, make sure to create that new Raid account using my beginner promo link down below this video. It's at the top of the description box, man. Hop onto laptop or PC, click on that link, use it to create your new Raid account for all of the free stuff that you see on screen right now, man. Free start, a legendary champion, all the free epic champions that you see on screen right now as well. As you level up your account, that'll just pop up in your inbox. Best beginner promo link going. You guys know the drill, man. Use that link if you're ever looking to start off a new Raid account, man. Okay. First of all, dungeons. This just occurred to me today, dude, as we've got all kinds of dungeon tournaments going on right now, man. Dragon Turn Attack at the time of shooting this video. Ice Golem Turn Attack as well. And it sort of occurred to me that there comes a point where you're just kind of doing these dungeons for the rewards. Or if they're like, if you're like double dipping these rewards between like a Dungeon Divers event, or you're doing it for like a fusion or something. You're not actually doing the dungeon most of the time, for most dungeons, at a certain point on your account, for the drops of gear itself. Which is kind of weird. Like, I can spend 2,000 energy doing hard mode dragon, for example, and I might get like 1 or 2 pieces of speed gear that I actually want to keep. If that. Like, it's not uncommon that, you know, like 1 or 2 pieces of speed gear will drop that are like 6 stars, got some speed rolls, you know, not bad, epic quality. I click on it and it's got no speed substats, and I'm like, well, that's a sell. And so even though speed set is very, very good, you know, it's great to have just like a lot of speed rolls on your speed gear and for your 10-meter boosted champions and all of that. I just feel like I might get like 1 speed artifact worth keeping on my account per like 5,000 energy spent in this dungeon, which is kind of absolutely insane, man. Is it time for Plarium to start thinking about maybe buffing some of these older artifact sets? I don't think it'll happen. I think that they're very, very happy to make the best gear sets in the game, stuff like Merciless, take forever to farm in Cursed City, right? Because it sort of slows down your progression a bit artificially. But at the same time, it would be great if they could do something to make these dungeons a little bit more viable. I'll tell you something I would love to see actually in these dungeons, man. The wish listing of gear sets. In the same way that you can go into your Altar of Souls in here and actually wishlist champion souls, which, you know, the wishlist needs to be buffed by like a factor of 4 or something. It's very, very weak, and that sucks, but that's a whole other discussion. We're not here to talk about soulstones right now. As frustrated as I am with the soulstone wishlist situation, having a wishlist for gear to just apply your own unique like 3x drop rate or something on speed gear would be bloody lovely. That would be spiffing, man. That would be great. And then what would happen is, when there's also a 3x event or a 2x event drop going on for speed gear, like during a dragon tournament, you've got this on top of your wishlist drop rate, and so you can just ensure a very, very solid drop rate of the particular gear set that you're looking for from these dungeons. At least. I think that would be a start. Something else they could do is in hard mode dungeons, give us like a real reason to farm hard mode dungeons and to get like excited about hard mode dungeons. Give us a chance for like a random chest to drop that just then pops up in your inbox, like one of those silver chests or those gold chests. It gives you a chance. It might drop like 50 gems. It might drop some superior arcane potions or whatever. But it might drop something like a legendary book if you get very, very lucky, you know. Give it like a 1 or a 2% drop chance, you know. Just have it so that if I spend 2,000 energy in hard mode Dragon's Lair, I can at least look forward to going to my account inbox after the fact and finding 2, maybe 3 gold chests in my inbox, and I get to click on through those and see what I got. And, you know, once every few months, maybe I'll get super lucky and hit like a legendary book or something like that, you know? Just a little bit of extra spice, man. Nothing that's gonna break the game, is what I'm trying to say. You know, I'm not trying to put Plarium off of this idea right from the get-go, you know? I'll tell you what as well, man. Spider's Den, like, ever since the introduction, like, the event dungeon is down right now, of course, at the time of recording here, so we can't farm Pinpoint anymore. But, dude, when it comes to spider accessories, like, these are not used in the game anymore. I mean, fine, in the super early game of your account they are, but these are such suboptimal artifacts now, man, for most accounts. I mean, my Mikage, let's just do a quick check of, like, my champs on my account, and just how many regular accessories, like rings, amulets, and banners, do I have equipped that aren't Pinpoint, or Merciless, or Slayer, like one of the Forge Pass sets, or like Stone Skin, or whatever. I'm willing to bet it's almost none. We've got, like, all protection on the Androck, the Lydia. It's in, like, pretty garbo gear overall, but I'm still not willing to put any regular accessories on the Lydia. Okay, we found one, and it's a crit damage amulet on the Vulcanos, because it pink statted into crit damage as well, so it's quite solid, you know. The Wixwell, 3 Pinpoint. The Estrid, okay, it's different again with the Estrid, because it's a double speed roll on a banner. It's like the best speed banner that I've got. So while there are exceptions to the rule, I feel like at every possible opportunity you can get, you're actively avoiding regular accessories on champs. We've got like one more right here on the Queen of Hearts, you know, but it's very, very few and far between that once your account gets to a certain point, and my account is like, what, 20 months old or something? Almost exactly 20 months old, actually. You are not wanting to equip these regular accessories, man. And so Spider's Den, while it's not dead content exactly, it's not like removed content, it's not irrelevant content, what Spider's Den actually is at a certain point in Raid Shadow Legends is a silver farm. That's all it is. That's all it is, man. It's just a silver farm in dungeon, dude. So if I go ahead, okay, this is actually my hard mode spider team. Let me go ahead and just switch on over to my spider speed farm team. Spider's Den is just there to farm silver. That's what this dungeon actually becomes. Now, I'm not suggesting that Raid should go ahead and buff regular accessories to give them like a set bonus or something like that, you know. I think that would be kind of ridiculous, and it would make, you know, the 9-piece set accessories not feel as good and blah 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 blah. It's got all problems with it. I don't know how they solve this problem, to be totally honest, but as you can see, man, accessories inside of Raid sell for a very, very good amount of silver, man. So even if they're like crappy accessories like this and not ideal accessories, you don't mind too much because they sell for a lot of silver, you know. Other dungeons don't really have that benefit. In Fire Knight, okay, you might be looking for some, you know, like stun set pieces, savage pieces. I think Fire Knight is one of the dungeons that's actually not super irrelevant. Regeneration gear, you know, there's always a few champs in your account that you want to build in regeneration gear. And crit damage 2-piece sets still feel pretty good for me to use on my main account. Ice Golem and Dragon and Spider, though, I find that I use almost nothing. Maybe cursed gear, maybe some very, very well statted reflex gear as well can make an appearance still on my account, but like the majority of stuff in these dungeons is just an auto sell. And to be honest, I could ramble on as well about the potion keeps and just how, oh my god, like, I tell you what, man, there's so many sources as well of just getting like superior force potions and like superior potions and stuff from farming like hard mode Doom Tower stages and just from like random areas of the game that you don't really think about, Cursed City and stuff like that. When is the last time I actually farmed a potion keep? I don't know. I farm arcane keeps sometimes. I find that sometimes when I'm ascending up a lot of champions, it's the superior arcane potions that you need for every ascend that I start running low on. Okay, maybe I farm up arcane keep once every like 3 or 4 weeks or something like that. I'll put like 500 energy into it. Besides that, I'm like never touching any of these dungeons ever, you know? Now, I should have probably put this disclaimer towards the beginning of the video, but if you're a newer player inside of Raid, of course, progressing through the normal dungeons, especially like hitting stage 20 on normal for the first time and farming hard mode dungeons for the first time, that's meaningful progression, man, and you're still probably benefiting from a lot of artifacts that are dropping in those dungeons. You're still building up like your core supply of 6-star artifacts and good speed gear and stuff like that, and all of those things, you know. And honestly, I've seen people make videos about similar topics to this in the past on YouTube, and I thought, yeah, like, I don't really agree. It's only now that I've been playing the game for almost 2 years at this point that I'm starting to look at my account thinking, yeah, that content's starting to feel pretty dry, and those content creators that I watched back in the day that have covered, you know, similar topics to this actually have a point. Another area of the game, honestly, that saddens me to no end, and this is about champions, is how, not just how weak rare champions are, right? Not just how weak they are, because of course they're weak. They're rare champions, right? They're not meant to be like super flashy. But I tell you what, it's not just the rare champions, it's the epic champions. Well, like you look at the Bannerlord's epic champions, I swear to God, there's like maybe like 20% of these champions actually warrant building, and a lot of them are just so bloody terrible that it's not even funny, right? I don't know why Plarium don't spend more time buffing epic champions. They buff like one legendary champion a month or something, which is already just insanely glacially slow, and I don't know why it takes them so long, man. But I consider a lot of epic champions in this game to be lost content as well, man. There's a lot of guys in this game that just need some love, and I swear to God, if they were to just pay more attention to actually making the rare champion roster a bit more balanced, I'm not asking for every rare champion to be a bloody cold hard here, you know? I'm just saying make them a wee bit more decent, and then introduce like special events in live arena where you can only draft epic champions. Oh my god, now you've got like an entire, like it gets people way more excited about building epic champions on their account, you know? Same thing with rare champions as well. It would be such a meme of an event and make for great content here on YouTube, and just, I think it would be awesome to have events like that, to give people more reasons to build some of these like lower tier champions, and again, they do need to do a lot of work with bringing up the balance between the rare and the epic champions. It feels like there's just a lot of drivel and a lot of dross in those champion categories. I just feel like a lot of them are just dead in the water and don't do anything, and you pull them and they're just a 4-star chicken or a 3-star chicken right off the bat. I put it to you guys, and I put it to Plarium. If anybody at Plarium happens to stumble across this video, it doesn't have to be this way, man. If you were to introduce more rare champion only content, like Cursed City and like Doom Tower rooms and stuff like that, where you can only use rare champions, that's a good start. Those rooms are actually interesting, man, but there's not enough of them, right? You only build enough rare champions as you need to get through those rooms. The rest of the rares, you do not bother with, man. I look at the rare champions on my account. I've got like, what, 9 6-star rare champions? Oh, Banshee's on the way as well as like a stun set champion. Dude, if we were to have like bi-weekly events, so like every 2 weeks, there was like one day in live arena where it's like a mini tournament, it lasts for 24 hours, and you can only queue with rare champions. Bro, I'm taking like Dagger, I'm taking goddamn Gallic, I'm taking a gosh darn Doom Screech, he can go up to 60 as well. Fnatic, why the hell not, man? I'm taking all these champions up to 60, you know, specifically for those tournaments, because it'd be even more fun if they like limited the tournaments to like certain factions and stuff like that as well, to like really force some variation and some diversity in the games. That would be really, really cool, man, to give us a reason to build all these champs who right now are just dead content. Again, I should have probably begun with this point as well, by the way, but when it comes to rare champions, couple big reasons why they fall off so bloody hard, you know, and you only really ever use them in the super early game, or if they fulfill a mega niche role. One of them is that, yeah, it's cool, you can go ahead and you can like awaken rare champions, you can get souls for these guys, which is lovely, but you can't empower them in the Guardian Ring. You can't use copies of rare champions to empower your champs, which of course you can't. Honestly, I think that people say that they want rare champion empowerment inside of this game. You know, I think it would be cool too, but it's already such a pain managing, empowering all of our epic champions. The amount of rare champions you get in this game, I hope that everybody would be ready for how much management of the vault and of the reserve vault and of just all those rares coming in and keeping the ones that you want to keep empowered and blah, blah, and keeping track of all that. That's going to be a massive micromanagement headache. So I'm not sure if people actually do want rare champion empowerment as much as they say they do. Maybe you do. Honestly, a part of me does as well, because I want rare champions to be relevant, so I'm kind of on the fence with this one, but the fact that you can empower legendaries, you can empower epic champions, just makes a like 4 times empowered epic champion so many more times more powerful than a rare champion can ever be, that rares are just destined to drop off, kinda no matter what. And again, I'd be fine with that if rare champions actually had more of a niche use inside of the game, rare specific content, man. I would love to go ahead and make a level 60 bold man executioner, you know, and have like a reason to take my Torix up from level 50, because I used him in Faction Wars for a while, to finally take him up to 6 stars, you know? Or maybe I'm just beating a dead horse with this one. What do you guys think? Hey man, am I crazy as hell? Do any of these solutions sound like anything that you'd be interested in, or that would get you excited to build rare champions, or to get involved again in dungeons more actively, just outside of like double or triple dipping events, which is what they start to feel like is the only thing they're good for at a certain point on your account? Let me know down below, man. Also, let me know down below if there's certain areas of the game that you would just like to see some key changes to in order to revitalize them, right? Dead areas of the game, or areas of the game that feel dead to you, and what changes you would like to see Plarium make to those areas of the game, because you never know who might be watching these videos, man. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed the happy little rant and just chat video today. Something just a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? If you're ever looking to start off a new raid account, make sure to get that done by using my beginner promo link. It's down below at the top of the video description box, man. Use that link to create a new account for all of the free stuff that you see on screen right now, man. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to catch all of you guys just a tad bit later, man.